We're going to read a short piece of the play Romeo and Juliet. This is a classic by William Shakespeare. We're talking about names. We had our first names, and this is a play where names mean something because it shows which family you belong to. Now, this is a play, and it has characters, the people in the play. So it's like watching a movie, anything on television or video where people are not who they really are. They're pretending to be someone else. Actors play the parts of the characters in a play. The names of the characters are in dark type, like this, dark. And the words the characters say come after their names. So see here, name is in dark, and here are the words that she's saying. So she is the character, and this is her dialogue, what she says. This tells her what to do, how to move her body, or where to be. Okay. So we're going to take a look at Romeo and Juliet. So in first names, people say what their first names mean. And now here in this famous play, Romeo and Juliet are in love. They love each other. What do the characters think a name means? So from Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2 by William Shakespeare. Again, this is a very famous play. William Shakespeare wrote it more than 400 years ago, but people still read and watch it today. The play tells a sad story. Capulet family and the Montague family hate each other. So there's a name and another name. So they hate each other. But Juliet Capulet and Romeo Montague fall in love. Aww. Do their names make them who they are? So, some information about the words dialogue. So again, here we have Juliet speaking, looking down from above because she's up on a balcony and Romeo's standing down below. So she's looking down at Romeo. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, why is your name Romeo Montague? Change your name. Or just say you love me, and I will change my name. I will no longer be a Capulet. So a Capulet cannot be friends with a Montague cannot be friends with a Capulet. They can't love each other, no. And Romeo says to himself, should I wait to hear more, or should I speak? Juliet continues, my family hates the name Montague. If you change your name, you will still be the man I love. What is in a name? A rose is a rose, even if it's not called Rose. Here's a pen. A pen is a pen, even if I call it a Skrubelnik. It doesn't matter. It's still a pen. And Romeo is Romeo, even if he is not called Romeo. Romeo, give up your name. Don't have that name. If you do, then I will give you my heart. So why are there quotation marks around the word rose? It's to really focus in on that word. Why is it that title? Okay. So who is Juliet talking to? Does she think someone will answer her question? Well, does she know that Romeo's down there? The fact that he says, should I wait to hear more? Or should I speak? I think she does not know he's there. Romeo looking up at Juliet. So now he's going to let her know he's there. Your words of love are all I need to hear. No longer call me Romeo. Let's get rid of that problem. I'm not a Montague. Call me Love. Then I will have a new name and a new life. Oh, I think I know that actress. So many actors around the world play her. It's a classical story, and you've seen variations of it. So, who speaks the words, a rose is a rose? Let's look back. There it is. A rose is a rose. Who's saying it? Juliet. And what do the words mean? Book, buch, kniga, livre. Doesn't matter what the name is, still the same thing. We're going to forget about this one for the moment, but if you wanted to push yourself, how do these words fit the time and the place in which Romeo and Juliet was written? So you'd have to find out when it took place. And definitely by looking at her clothing, you can see it's not what we wear right now, at least not in the United States. Why does Juliet want to call Romeo by a different name? Because Capulets hate Montagues. If she gives him a different name, he's still the boy she loves, but there won't be trouble in the family. Who are the characters in this play? Do they like each other or hate each other? So let's look. What are the dark names that we see? We've got Romeo, Juliet, Romeo, Juliet. So in this part that we're reading, just two characters. Do they like each other? Yeah. So when Romeo says, then I will have a new name and a new life, what does he mean? Your words of love are all I needed to hear. No longer call me Romeo. Call me Love. So he wants a happy future, a new life where they're not fighting about names, because it's the person that matters, not the name. And that, my children, is Romeo and Juliet. Thanks for reading it together with me.